David, take one.
Mark. See the little joke there?
Yeah, it
Leave that out.
The film is about two sort of low-level gangsters that, well, they want to be gangsters, but nobody trusts them enough to give them proper jobs. So they decide, well, you know, why do we need these people? We can go off on our own and make our own jobs. And they're not smart enough to do that, so they ended up screwing everything up and pissing off the wrong people.
The director. In a nutshell, one word. Nah, seriously. Yeah, I suppose I remember the dialogue for some of the scenes. It was pretty tricky because some of them were pretty pressurised with what we had to do. But it was fun to do as well at the same time. And we got it across the line, I'd like to think.
The biggest challenges for the shoot were probably the time and budget constraints, because we had such a small budget, we had to shoot the whole thing over 8 days. And we're doing pickups now, so we've added 2 days on set, but the original shoot was 8 days, and we worked about between 12 and 14 hours a day for 8 days straight with no break. So, although we did have to stop the shoots about halfway through and take a 2-week break because there was a clown attack. And very sadly, 3 of the crew were killed. So there was a memorial ceremony for them, and we're all very sad to see them go. There was.
Was a drink?
Oh, there was a lot of drink. I mean, the whole crew were devastated, so they were just all completely pissed.
Was it free?
They were in bits. Oh yes, I paid for everything.
My name is Pádraig Connery, and I was cameraman, DP on the shoot. Yeah, funny stories from the shoot. Well, I guess the obvious one is two guys had to rob the video store, so obviously they had a gun. They got a real gun actually, and with balaclavas on, and they had to bust in and wreck the place up and rob everything. But one of the neighbours of the Focus Theatre rang the guards, so the armed unit arrived out with sirens blazing and everything. They came in with the guns out and everything, like, and it was pretty insane. Like, we were very lucky, like.
And they could have shot us actually at the end of the day, because someone actually reported us that there was a kind of a raid going on and they heard gunshots, and of course the special branch came in and thought something was going on. So that was quite funny in a way. It was funny after the fact that happened, but not when it was actually there in the end.
Yeah, I'm loving it. And look where we are. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Nice.
If you look at my hand, I don't know if you can see it. It's shaking right now. And that's because we just did a scene where we put Ray, who plays Daniel, I hope I got that right, and basically he's in a boot, and me and the other goon number 1, goon number 2, we have to take him out and bring him to a door, and we find out the door is locked, and then we have to put him back into the boot, and we're panicking. But the reason why I really panicked was because earlier on I got into the boot of the car just to see what it was like, you know, something you do, and it really panicked me, it really freaked me out, and it was an experience, but certainly one I don't have again. It's just horrible, so I was really feeling for him, and I was just glad when it was over. It was just, oh God, it's not a nice feeling. Never get in the boot of a car, never.
We had to make a prosthetic hand. I made it with latex, so I layered latex over a hand, and I peeled the latex off, and then I filled it with gelatine, which I dyed red, and then there were 2 fingers that were being cut off. I wrapped out, it's actually a condom that I used, filled with blood with that plaster in the middle, so that when it hacked into the finger, it would like break off, and the blood squirted everywhere. But I didn't watch it, so because I was too anxious. I was actually terrified, so I couldn't watch it. But the teeth that were pulled to the pliers, they were all real. There's some of Fiona's teeth, the director. Yeah. I don't know what happened. She had like an accident or something, and teeth were pulled out, and then there were other people's teeth as well. They weren't just her own teeth. But I'm not exactly entirely sure where she got all of them, but I know some of them were pulled, and it seems as if she collects teeth. She had 5 or 6 of them.
See this now, Trio, this is a Trio 2, it's a brand new model. See this? doesn't do a thing. See this? Doesn't do. Literally, there's one switch on this that works, and that's the on-off switch. That's all it fucking works like. We're on reshoots at the moment, and to be honest, can we cut this for a second? Yeah. Off the record, yeah. Off the record, we're on reshoots because, and it's a design flaw really. If you watch, I'm booming like this. This is how I do it. Yeah. What's the difference? Principal photography, I was pointing at the fucking ceiling for half the shoot, like, so. I mean, it's a design, like, realistically, this is great, it's lovely, it's furry, the women love it, but realistically, how hard it would be to put a fucking black arrow on it, like, seriously? So, it's my bad, you know, we told the actors that it was, like, kind of, you know, a few story problems, but really it was the boom was pointing up to the sky half the time.
It's just politics. Oh, hello, sorry about that. You just caught me doing my lines.
It's been a lot of fun. There's been a lot of drinking, a lot of fake cocaine. It's just been so much fun, and I think when you're making anything, if you're not having fun, what's the point in doing it? So, yeah, it's great.
Is it over?
You vicious. What he was saying.